Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing well, and today we are going to take a look at a kata from the Code Wars. So the name of the kata is the hashtag generator. It's 5, level 5, I guess it's not that hard. And here is the deal. It must start with a hashtag. So it always must start with a hashtag. All words must have their first letter capitalized. If the final result is longer than 140 characters, it must return false. If the input of the result is an empty string, it must return false. And here, as you can see, some of the examples. So if the string is empty, it should just return false. Do we have a hashtag? Alright, expected. Do we expected the hashtag at the beginning? Code worth. Alright, so it should return your string without spaces, with a hashtag at the beginning all the time, and every word should start with a capital letter. Alright, so it seems pretty clear. Let's start. Let's actually copy the string first. The function name. So this is PyCharm. I guess everybody's pretty familiar with what PyCharm is. I use it. It's an IDE. I use it for Python, coding in Python, Django, and Flask. It's a very good IDE, and I really enjoy using it. Wouldn't like to switch to VS Code, for example. Alright, so let's start. Alright, so it's as, let's switch it to string, because it's a little bit more comfortable. So, alright, so what we should start with, we should check whether it is empty or maybe more than 140 characters. So let's do that first. Alright, so if length of string equals 0, it can be less than 0, can it? Or len of string is more than 140 characters, let's just return false, and we just bail out from this function. And else, let's do return. Let's return hash first, and then plus string dot join. Dot join, and let's do a one-liner maybe for. Let's do a word for word in string, and let's not return like character by character, let's return word by word. Let's do split, which is gonna split the string into an array. Alright, and dot split. Alright, and the last thing, so they needed what? The input. So they needed the first letter to be capitalized. So there is a function in Python called title. So we can use title in here, and it's gonna return every word with a capital letter as their first letter. So that's what it does. Instead of looping through it and finding the first letter of every word, we'll just use this function title, and I guess everything besides that is clear here. Alright, so let's now, that's not what I meant to do. Let's now open our task here, and let's just try to do this, like, I don't know, let's just try if it works. First, generate hashtag, and let's try this. Code Wars is nice, and let's print it. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay, oh yeah, seems that it's working. Alright, let's now copy this and see and test it in here. Alright, let's just switch it to string because we changed the name from S to string over there. And let's try now. Oops. Okay, so seems to be all good. Let's try it. Alright, so as you see, we passed all the tests, so it works. I mean, technically, we could even do that in one line. We could even do that as a one-liner, but I don't think it makes any sense. It's gonna look just way too messy. But we can do that here. We can definitely use if statement in the our loop. But yeah, let's just stick with it. I think that one-liner will be way too messy in this case, so let's just try and attempt and see if it, yep, worked like a charm. Alright, so it is good. Let's submit this. And I hope that for some of you guys it was a helpful video. Maybe somebody even learned something from this. Obviously it's not for a more of, look at the other solutions. Obviously it's not for any more of a advanced programmers. It's mostly for the beginners that try to learn and maybe have some problems with those kind of tasks. I mean, see, there are guys with one line. It's I mean, you could do that, but it's not really readable. It's kind of hard to read. That's why I didn't do that. But yeah, I could clearly do that, and that's what I thought. One line is good, but it's not readable. That's why we just, you know, we just went with what we did, 3 lines of code, which is not too bad. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed watching that, and thank you for your attention. Have a good day.